In this edition of City News, find out why many businesses were gathered in one place. Also find out why lines are being painted around the city. Plus, we'll show you where some had fun for a good cause. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Jennifer Murillo. The 7th Annual Hawthorne Business Expo 2022 returned to in-person at the Hawthorne Memorial Center. The two-day event kicked off on day one with a panel discussion and then broke off into several seminars.
We have our theme, Revise, Rebuild, and Reconnect, and we're trying to help them do just that.
I think having those different rooms and seminars, they can learn how to start and learn from others that have already grown in the past.
Hawthorne Mayor Alex Vargas summed up the importance of this event and the importance of supporting local businesses.
We're a great place to do business. We're looking at increasing the rate of success and profitability for our businesses, not just have you here, make sure that we create the conditions so you can thrive.
2 Hawthorne businesses were also recognized and awarded Business of the Year at the Business Expo.
Both of these breweries offer various types of craft beers, but Hawthorne breweries are much more than a unique space of sample brews.
Huge honor. My dad actually grew up in Hawthorne many years ago and worked for the city in the 80s. It's really fun for my family to be back in the city.
We appreciate all the support. The pandemic was obviously difficult for everyone, but the city's stuck with us, the community, and we're back open and ready to go.
On day 2, a wide range of exhibitors set up to provide valuable information to guests during the 4-hour networking event.
We have 80 businesses registered today, and they are from different areas, different companies, different industries, and so they're all here today to show the public their products and services.
It's our first year participating, and it's great. There's a lot of people here. We're making a lot of connections, and it's really working out well for us.
It's really great to meet people that are actually in the community. I've gotten already a couple cards of like caterings we can use and businesses like ours.
A networking event that has been beneficial to many businesses as they return year after year.
It was great. I got a lot of contacts. Can't wait to do it again. I love to be part of the community, so I like to meet all the people in the community, and this is a great way to do it.
Councilwoman Olivia Valentine says she's happy with the success of the expo and being able to help local businesses benefit and succeed. To learn about other city events, visit the city website at www.cityofhawthorne.org. The City of Hawthorne will be returning to in-person meetings. Starting May 10th, City Council meetings will be back in person. They will continue to be broadcasted online and on Channel 22. And callers will be able to participate for oral communications via Zoom only. To view the meetings, log on to YouTube and search for Hawthorne Community TV. The City of Hawthorne implemented a new parking pilot program to help with parking in the city. Lauren McKay has the story.
No more parking wars. Okay, maybe not right away, but that's the goal of these brand new street guidelines. Where to park? Sometimes in the city, it's a bit challenging for residents to figure that out.
So the problem is that in the city, there is a limited amount of parking spaces on the streets.
Parking incidents like this happening all the time.
Residents have told the city that there is a need for better parking.
And now the city is doing something about it.
The solution that we've come up with is the Parking T pilot program.
Painting the town red, well, more like white, putting these specific parking guidelines in place to help cut out confusion. This is a pilot program only being placed on select streets for now.
That means everyone hopefully will have a space to park on the street.
If the plan goes well in the next 3 months, the city will expand the painted guidelines to the rest of the residential neighborhoods, which could mean less tickets for everyone. For HCTV, I'm Lauren McKay.
For updates on other ways the city is working on making improvements for its citizens, visit the city website at www.cityofhawthorne.org. Coming up next on City News, we'll show you why a high school senior was awarded a big check. Also, see what took HCTV to the Rose Bowl. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back. Welcome back. As high school seniors applied for college, they also had to consider how they would pay for it. Well, another senior at Hawthorne High School has heard some great news that will set him off to a great start. Hawthorne High School senior Fernando has hit top gear as he was selected as 2022 Edison Scholar and a recipient of a $40,000 STEM scholarship from Edison International.
I just want to say thank you so much for giving me this chance and giving me the scholarship.
Fernando is one of 30 students that Edison selected to be a recipient of this competitive scholarship.
This year we actually had over 450 students that applied, so it's very competitive. And that's why we say that Fernando is one of our special students that is part of our Edison Scholarship Program.
I think it'll be very helpful, paying for everything that I don't exactly know what entails in college. Books, supplies, food, the regular stuff. A lot of hidden costs that I'm sure I don't even know.
He's been an active participant in Hawthorne High School's Engineering Academy and Robotics team over the past 4 years. During his time, he learned about automation, vision tracking, camera recognition, and more.
I think it's a cool project. We'll end up figuring it out here soon.
Even though we're remote, he helped me create this communication system that the kids can have to share documents. So he was always very active in being a leader.
It was honestly really great, and I'm sure if I had gone to any other school, I probably would not have gotten half as much as I've gotten done here.
Fernando applied to over 20 universities and made his decision to attend California Institute of Technology.
I know Fernando is going to be an asset to the Caltech, but when he graduates, he could be an asset to anybody who will hire him.
Go out and change the world, one person at a time is what we're trying to achieve here at Hawthorne.
In addition to this scholarship, he has also won several other scholarships and a full ride to Caltech. Congratulations to Fernando and all his accomplishments and all the seniors graduating this June. A Hawthorne-based nonprofit karate club held their annual event. Reporter Kayla Moeller has the story.
I'm here at the 17th Annual Youth Karate Championships, and this year it's held at the famous Rose Bowl Stadium. It was a day full of smiling kids getting their long overdue energy out while showcasing their hard work.
It feels amazing to be here. I love competing. I've competed for so many years, and I just love coming to a tournament, seeing all familiar faces, new faces, so I just love being here.
Hugo Rojas, the CEO and founder of California Youth Karate Club, partnered with the Rose Bowl and the city of Pasadena to put on this event.
A karate tournament for kids, boys and girls, ages 4 to 17. They come from throughout Southern California. I've even heard even out of state. And they come here to win these awesome awards that we have planned for them.
I think that human connection, I think just coming with their families as well and see them win a medal or a trophy, I think it's important for the kids.
After filing through registration with help from volunteers, participants were sent to compete in their respective categories.
We are in the locker room, which we are calling the Dragon Room and the Tiger Room. There's 2 rooms designated for competition, which have 3 rings in each room. We may have about 500 kids compete here today.
It feels so amazing when you have all people watching you. Just the adrenaline just goes through me. I just feel so ready, to go. Sometimes I get a little nervous, but I usually push through.
Every competition is going to be different from the next, so you really don't know what to expect. But facing your fears in that way, it's definitely, admirable, especially for young students.
The categories included kata, sparring, and weapons. CYKC also held a beginner division to give kids who are just starting out a taste of what a tournament is like.
And every child that participates will also get a medal just as a participation medal.
Some competitors, however, are aiming higher than the participation medal.
Just getting used to the environment, because I haven't been here in a while. You know, the anxiety of like, because I want that Golden Dragon, like Grand Champion trophy, so the anxiety of trying to catch my nunchucks, usually it's just the tricks that are the hardest part.
And a Golden Dragon he won. For HCTV, I'm Kayla Moeller.
If your child is interested in taking up karate, visit cykc.org for more information. The Weisburn Education Foundation held their annual Rock Around the Block fundraising event. Tony Long Jr. was on site for this story.
People showed up to Dana Middle School on a Saturday morning for food, fun, and music.
This is one of the best nights of the school year. So we're celebrating the arts, we're celebrating community, and we're just celebrating the wonderful education that we're able to provide our students.
The Weisburn Education Foundation was honored for reaching a milestone.
For 25 years, they've been doing this Rock Around the Block to raise money for education, especially for art, for music, for all these STEMs programs.
Retirement doesn't stop a former school administrator from taking in the fun.
This was always one of my favorite events when I was the superintendent here. And this is the biggest gathering of people in the community that we have in Weisburn. And I primarily come out because I want to see everybody.
Elise, a student from Dana Middle School, showcased her vocal talents as she performed the Star Spangled Banner.
I thought it was like a really cool opportunity. I am still going to get to sing with the choir, but like getting my own solo, it's really fun.
According to the attendees, they really enjoyed being at the event.
I love it. It's just great energy for us to be able to gather as families and have the kids come out and have a day to play together. It's been long overdue, and it's just a great day to have fun as a family.
I just like the Rock Around the Block a lot because you get to have games and have super fun with your parents.
Weisburn School District Superintendent Blake Silver said that this was the first Rock Around the Block held since 2019. For HCTV, I'm Tony Long Jr.
For more information on volunteering and upcoming events, you can contact the Weisburn Education Foundation at 310-643-3025. When we return, we'll show you what district has open positions. The Hawthorne School District is hiring. Kayla Moeller attended a job fair at their district office.
This was the first in-person job fair since the pandemic, and the Hawthorne School District jumped right back into things.
We're recruiting for a number of open positions, including substitute teacher, instructional aide, and a lot of substitute food service worker, custodian, security officer positions, etc.
With this being the 7th job fair the district has held, they have been able to make the process a one-stop shop.
Our goal here is to make things as convenient as possible for the applicant. So when they come in, we register them online, so we collect all their information, and then they can interview for a position. So they'll complete an application, they can interview for a position. If the position requires testing, they can also test for the position here as well.
Well, they let you know what's available right now as far as job opportunities, and they tell you you have to sign in, fill out your application, do the paper one, and I guess right now I'm just waiting to be interviewed.
Before the doors opened, people were lining up outside to complete their applications.
Because of COVID, we've lost a lot of clients with, my company that I'm working with right now, so I am looking for new job opportunities. Right now is basically just getting my foot in the door anywhere I can.
HSD holds job fairs about 2 to 3 times per year and are always looking to fill positions.
Well, we really want people that are committed to working with students and supporting students, whatever their role is, whether it's in food services, working in the cafeteria, just knowing that we're all here to support our kids, and as long as people are committed to that, we're happy to have them join the team.
The next Hawthorne School District job fair will be held in the summertime. For HCTV, I'm Kayla Moeller.
Head to their website at www.hawthorne.k12.ca.us to find employment opportunities. Metro is seeking public input for Metro's draft 2022 Public Participation Plan. Every 3 years, the Federal Transit Administration requires that Metro update its public participation plan, and your input is needed to make it the best it can be. The plan is open for public comment until May 27th, and comments can be submitted by calling into the virtual meeting on May 13th at 9:30 a.m., by submitting comments before the meeting via email to servicecouncils@metro.net, by mail at the address listed on your screen, or via email at communityrelations@metro.net. To view the plan, visit Metro's website listed on your screen. After a long wait, golfers from all over the South Bay were finally able to get back on the green. Sam Vargas headed to Downey for the annual tournament.
After 2 long years, the 31st annual Hawthorne Parks and Recreation Foundation Golf Tournament was finally able to resume.
This is the 2020 tournament, and we got canceled twice because of COVID and twice because it rained on the day that we picked out.
The tournament helps raise money for various community services projects throughout Hawthorne.
This tournament is helping generate money for the dance floor at the Betty Ainsworth Center. The city actually did the repairs on the floor, and the Park Foundation is helping us recoup that money.
Over 50 players participated in this long-awaited event. For HCTV, I'm Sam Vargas.
Stay tuned to HCTV for full coverage of the tournament, including interviews with players as well as prizes given out. All Californians can now check out a free day-use state park pass. The California State Library Park Pass will get you into over 200 participating state parks for those who are library card holders. To get a pass, visit your local library, or for more information, visit the California Department of Parks and Recreation website at www.parks.ca.gov. Keep it right here on Channel 22 for these featured city news stories. Find out where and how residents are preparing for an emergency at CERT trainings, and we'll take you to a safety summit at a local high school. That does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630 or email us at hctv@hawthorneca.gov. Don't forget, you can watch City News online on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. We'll leave you now with more footage from the Rock Around the Block event. See you next time.